You've probably heard the term transhumanism before. It describes a movement by those in power to change our natural organic bodies and replace it with artificial technology. Transhumanism is often hailed as being innovative and sophisticated, with all sorts of benefits, such as enhanced longevity, cognition, and well-being. But the real motive behind transhumanism is far more nefarious. Dr. Anna Michalcea is a board-certified internal medicine physician with a Ph.D. in pathology and 20 years of clinical experience. She's seen the dangers of transhumanism firsthand. Today, we're talking about transhumanism. It's probably a buzzword you guys have heard before. Dr. Anna is joining us now. And Dr. Anna, I'd love to get from your perspective as someone who is in this field and sees patients and treats people. What is going on here with transhumanism? What are you seeing that is concerning you now? And how do we navigate this? This is a dangerous time in human history.
Absolutely. So we need to really understand that there is a cabal that is endeavoring to fuse natural humans with machines and synthetic biology. And so this is happening at a very large scale. And the questions that are arising is, if you are doing this, if you are using synthetic biology, meaning plastic-like materials that are actually combining in themselves with our natural cells, what kind of ramification does this have, for example, for the next generation? Or what ramification does it have, for example, to insert a brain chip into your brain, as just happened with Elon Musk's Neuralink? And what would happen if something externally can modify our own thoughts? How does it affect us spiritually, genetically, emotionally? And these are very important questions, because we know that there is something called the inter-body area network that we've already documented, that in the blood there are biosensors, there's technology now found in this post-COVID-19 era. And I think that we as humanity are at a potential extinction level event if we do not stand up and fight for our freedom, our rights to be natural humans, and to say this technology, the smart cities, the smartphone, the Agenda 2030 that's endeavoring to digitize absolutely every microbe on this planet, that's not a good idea. And that what we want to create is a future that is extraordinary for our children, in which we can tap into phenomenal potentials, as well as our divine God-given spiritual self that is genius, that is amazing, that has, a symbiotic relationship with the beauty of our planet in this universe. And so this is a much more spiritual approach, instead of just the sterile technicality and technocracy.
Yeah, our bodies are the best quantum computer. There's nothing man can create out there that is better than what, we see when we look ourselves in the mirror.
Absolutely. And our brain is such a phenomenal organ. We are only using about 10% of its capacity. So what really would happen if humanity no longer was poisoned in their food supply and through big pharma, through all of these modalities? And what would happen if we really had the opportunity to dream big and extraordinary, which isn't about, making everyone in the image of the hive mind, but your own God-given individuality, your own genius, your way of presenting something and dreaming something into being that is exquisite. I think that if we are merging with technology and with artificial intelligence, we would lose that God-given, beautiful, right that we have, and the right for our own evolution and exploration.
Yeah. And that's what they're scared of. You were talking about like how powerful we really are. That's why they've been suppressing us. That's why they've been doing all these things and trying, because if we become a machine, then they can control us. They can't control us as natural organic beings.
That's exactly right. And this is where mind control comes in. Why would, the military and all of these organizations be so invested in mind control? Well, because if you capture observation and you can make it to what you want in regards to controlling the population, then that reality becomes real. But if we dream a different reality that is more enlightened, more holistic, that is in harmony with nature, that has unfathomable possibilities in our own evolution, then that is not controllable. You cannot control a genius mind.